We did nothing wrong!
Yeah, we did. We were supposed to fight for people who couldn't fight for themselves.
Sha'alu Shalom Yerushalayim. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And what's going on in Israel is very tragic. Our prayers go up continuously for the Jewish community, both here in the United States and over in Israel, the people of God. Without Israel, without the Jewish community, we would have no Torah, we would have no Bible. But what's going to begin to happen over in Israel is a revolving, recurring, repeating, prophetic theme. We begin with Yisrael, Israel, Genesis 32. Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Yisrael. For as a prince you have power with God and with man, and hast prevailed. So in the end, regardless of how dismal it may look in Israel, Israel will prevail. Make no mistake about it. Let's talk about this Gaza, from the word Azza, and perhaps a variation is chazak, strength. So the strength, as they call it. And of course, Ashkelon, Ashkelon in the Hebrew. And what we see here is this word in its root form, shakal, means a weighing place, or a place to weigh, or a place to have a balance. Kind of like symbolic of a testing period. For example, if you were to go to the marketplace, and back in the ancient days, they would weigh, say if you asked for 10 ounces of cinnamon, 2 ounces of mint, then they would put this on the scales and weigh it to see what price you could pay to receive those goods and those services. What we have here is Israel is in the balance. However, in the end, the scale will tip in their favor because they will prevail in the end. But what we have here is Ashkelon, an area of Gaza, going all the way back in the Tanakh to the book of Judges, when, remember, Shimshon, Samson, when he overcame the Philistines by his strength. And then later on, what we have is a prophecy in 2 other places, in particular in Amos chapter 1, where right before the exile, and here again this theme is recurring, so right before the exile, God is saying that he is going to lay waste and lay desolate Ashkelon and Gaza. And then later on, the prophet Zephaniah prophesies the same thing, that Gaza and Ashkelon will be a waste, will be desolate. We will see these things begin to happen as God moves through his people, Israel. And of course, again, it will happen when the Messiah returns. The Messiah will grant to Israel all of the land that is due them, all of the land that they had over their realm, that Shalomos, King Solomon, had reigned over from the Great Sea all the way to the great river Euphrates. They are going to get all of that land. That is a part of the land grant promise to Israel. It is an unconditional, unilateral, and eternal promise. It will happen.